If you're the type of person that says, once I see it, then I'll believe it, you're gonna miss out on it. And if you're not willing to make that commitment, then just say, okay, I am okay with my current level of existence. I am okay with my current life, and I do not want more and I do not want better. And if that's not you, and the reason you're on right now is because you want more and you want better, then your current way of thinking and doing things is not gonna cut it.
You have to have the antagonist. A strong villainous character will really drive the narrative along. If you don't have that, you have nothing from which your hero has to bounce off of. In this sense, it's the same thing. You pick apart the negative, and from that, you can then move forward.
The guy said, well, yeah, I'd live to be 100. But what a way to live. Right. What a way to live, safe and secure. Don't ask for security. Ask for adventure.
Don't expect people to understand you. Don't expect it to make sense to anybody why you've got to do this, why you have got to go, why you leave. This is a good job. I'm going. They pay you well. I'm going. Why? I don't understand. You don't have to. I'm going for me. This is something I have got to do.
You treat things differently when you own it because it's yours. I understand not giving something 100% of your efforts when you are building someone else's business and someone else's dream. Why would you give 100% to something that you don't get to own at the end? When you have a job and you haven't been giving your best and you haven't been giving your 100% and you haven't been giving it your all, but when you get to own it at the end, you're gonna treat it differently. You're willing to work 7 days a week. You're willing to exhaust yourself. You don't mind the 16 to 18 hour days for the short amount of time that it takes to get the business off the ground because you know at the end of it, you're gonna own it.
Get away from these people that's in your life that ain't doing nothing. Get away from people in your life that's hating. Get away from them.
If you're going to let what you do be based upon what you hear, you better make certain the people that are giving you the advice are getting phenomenal results, or you're going to go where they're going.
And the question I'm asking you is this: are you willing to appropriate for yourself? Are you willing to believe what God says about your circumstances and you in your circumstances, or are you going to continue to believe what Satan says?
You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no, you should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
You know, obsessiveness just comes from something that you love. Like, you really love it, you'll go through fire for it. You know, you'll go through the ups and downs with it, and you'll just keep at it because you love it so much.
It's how we react to these challenges in our lives that determine our greatness. How do we turn our legend into legacy?
You are not gonna change who you are overnight, but you can get better every single day. And I want you to know that if you get better every day, that is success. If you're the type of person that says, once I see it, then I'll believe it, you're gonna miss out on it because that's not how faith works. Faith is I'm willing to believe it before I see it. Obsessed is a word that the average uses to describe those who do something great with their life. The question is are people using that word when they think of you?
But it doesn't matter how much I believe in you. If you don't believe in you, nothing matters.